Kamala Harris will become the most anti-gun president this year if she gets elected. Today, we're going to look at this shocking statement she made on what she will do if she becomes the next president. And this is a threat to you and mine, to our freedoms. Welcome back to the Gospel with Tommy. You need to watch this video because this is insane.
Adding to your gun control agenda?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, but I mean, listen, I don't think we lack for great ideas. As I've said many times, we've been having great ideas for decades. The problem is that Congress has not had the courage to act. And that is why, from the beginning, I have said, my agenda includes attempting to get Congress to act, but if they don't within the first 100 days of my administration, I'm going to take executive action. Because what we need is action.
Adding to your...
And this was about gun confiscation. Right here, Kamala Harris says that if Congress won't institute a gun confiscation scheme in the model of Australia's from years ago, she'll do so by executive order during her first 100 days. This is not going to end well for this country. And there's a lot of interesting quotes about this, but we're going to look at some things. This is from the Federalist, some of the things that she's been working on for the last few years that shows you really how anti-American she is, and just a threat to everyone. Harris wanted to force gun owners to sell to the government any firearms that she deemed undesirable. Okay, so she wants to force Americans to give up their arms if she just deems that she doesn't like them. Okay, that's like just full communist power control. The National Gun Registry, okay, this is something that Biden did, makes this mandatory gun confiscation more doable. Because this is how it all starts. It's a slippery slope. They pass one bill, then they do this, then they do that, and it's all leading to total control and total power over us all. Harris argued for the constitutionality of gun bans in an amicus brief to the U.S. Supreme Court. She claimed there is no individual right to self-defense. How insane is that? Last time I checked, okay, in the Constitution, okay, in the Second Amendment, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty straightforward. But the funny thing about this Second Amendment, this was, do you read the words necessary to the security of a free state? This was actually about giving us arms to fight against tyranny. This was about self-defense, but self-defense against tyrannical rulers. You know, if we look at our founding fathers, they left Great Britain and they left the monarchy, the king, all of that because they wanted freedom. Okay, the Puritans, the Pilgrims, they wanted to worship God however they wanted. You know, the Anglican Church, okay, in Great Britain was actually killing them, jailing them for not following the Church of England's ways. So they knew what that was like. And that's why they put in the Constitution that we have that right. And they know that. The Democrats, the far left, the liberals, they know that guns are one of the last things that really to protect us and give us freedom in the U.S. from our overreaching government. Here are some of the things that she wants to do. She wants to eliminate gun manufacturers' immunity from liability, banning assault weapons in high-capacity magazines, mandating that people lock up their guns, imposing background checks for all gun transfers. Okay, this is just the start. This is the tip of the iceberg. The craziest thing is about making gun manufacturers civilly liable for misuse of guns they sell. So if someone does something idiotic with a gun, okay, we're going to blame the manufacturer for that person's crime. And this article, actually, it's really funny. It says the same thing could be applied to the car industry, okay? The National Safety Council estimates that 46,000 Americans died and 5.2 million others were injured from car accidents in 2022. People could also use cars to make crimes. I mean, when does this stop? Okay. When does this stop? You could use that against anything. So, but have hope. The Bible says in Romans 14:12, each of us will give an account of himself to God. So at the end of the day, God is on the throne. We need to be aware of some of these wicked, evil things these people are doing. Stand up, fight against it as a person who believes in God, but also an American, and fight to take back this great nation. That's all we could do. So make sure to like and subscribe. See you in this next video.